Hello everyone, mabuhay. This is Salesforce Lori, and this is I can't remember which number video this is for the playlist Salesforce demo app, and you'll just have to go to the first video that I created for that to know what this was all about. But this is a mock org for a mock website that we are creating and configuring to demonstrate what functionalities Salesforce has to offer that will do um, the job for people in the service industry. Okay, so we have here after a case is created, if you go to the list of cases, the flow makes it so that the cases that are created are automatically assigned to a queue depending on the category which was in the screen flow. So on the form, it asks for a case category. If the category is medical equipment and prosthetics, then it becomes automatically assigned to a queue so that if we open a new case, if we open a new case, so as you can see, the priority is defaulted to please select. And that is a value that we also had in the flow that new cases are automatically of the please select priority, which is really no priority yet, right? So for here, you can see all cases as please select. Um, that means that nobody has accepted the new case yet. And this please select here is something that we just added yesterday. So some of the older cases here, even if they were open and edited by others, they were still owned by the queue. So we wanted to make it automatic that open a case, if you open the case, and as you can see, this the case owner is still the queue. Okay, we wanted to lessen the clicks, so we made it so that the person opening this and looks for the priority. So this is part of the path. Okay, we included the path here so that it's easier. Okay, what fields do I need to pay attention to when it's new? So these are the fields. Of course, these were populated from the screen flow form on the website, right? So now the agent from the queue, medical equipment and prosthetics, will try to review this case. What is it about? It needs adjustment. It's too tight. So it's probably a medium priority, right? So we have made it so that once the agent determines the priority and saves that, instead of having to accept this case or change the owner to himself, we are just going to, okay, change the priority to medium and save that. And voila, whoever is the current user becomes the case owner. And it takes a long time to load. But if you notice, even if it's still thinking, from the new status, it now progressed to in progress status. And I would have ended this video here now, but I'm still wondering what is this doing? Why it's still trying to think or something. So anyway, so that's part of the flow. Let's go here to the flow. And so this is now initially I chose it to be a fast field flow, but along the way, We are trying to make it so that it will move on to the path, and either it will be updated to in review, or it will be closed if no review is needed, or we might have to escalate the case. So this is still in the works here. We're still trying to determine what to do when the review status is escalate the case or send for approval. Okay. For now, what we have done only is if no review needed, of course you can close the case. Okay. There are cases that are so easy to resolve anyway. Um, so yeah, this is a work in progress, but that's how it is, and I'm still not sure what's happening here. Let's refresh that and see what happened. Okay, so now it's in progress, and now we'll just have to know if it's ready for review. If let's say you had to call someone or whatever, email someone, or just guide the patient. You contacted the patient to resolve the issue or get some more um, details. So maybe you'll have to escalate or approve, send for approval, or just close it. So you'll have to hit this, and supposedly it will just um, move it to the next state status, which is review. Okay, so from here, this is where we are stuck for now. So for now, let's say no review is needed, and we change that, then it should close the whole thing. Okay, but until okay, I have done something so that you see this. So it will stay in review. So I will have to click here and enter case closed reason because I want to close it. And save that so that red text is gone. It's now closed. Okay. We did not. There was supposed originally there was a button here that will give the user the option to mark the current status as the uh, mark the status, the chevron as the current status. But we removed that option because we wanted to automate it. Now, if you were in the interview and you chose something else, from here, case escalated and case sent for approval, we don't have something yet to follow those. Okay, so that's where we are at now. I might have to move some of these because review status, case approval status, they don't need to be here. They need to be down here. Someone else created those new fields, so I'll have to edit our TDD again, and I'll have to edit this page layout to bring them here, down here somewhere. In any case, that ends my demonstration on, or is that the end? No. So to update it, it's just essentially, okay, so this is how I change the owner ID to whoever is currently the user that updated it. So we will use the case record that triggered the flow. And this is to update the record, right? So we will update it. Once it is saved, so the trigger really is when a record is updated. So once it is updated and the priority is no longer please select. That's the you know because this is the entry condition to trigger this flow. When the user selects the priority that is not the default, then it triggers this flow and it proceeds to update the record to change the owner ID to the current user and then the status to the in progress. Okay, that's the first status. So now once it enters the in once you update that to the in, once you know that it is going to be either updated to interview or not, so the decision is so if it's ready for review equals true, that is a checkbox. Um, then it will proceed to put the case in the in review. Okay, so that will automatically move the status to the in review. And then in the in review phase, this is the key field that we need to address. So like I said, if it's no review, you can close the case. So depending on this outcome, no review, review status, no review needed, and it's not yet closed. So this close reason is not blank. So it will require first that you put a place closed reason in the when you're there. You have to have something here, otherwise it won't progress to that. Okay, so that was the decision. You always will have the user will always have to enter a case closed reason before it will actually proceed to the closed outcome. And then so for escalate, their status is escalated, and it there might be other steps here. There will definitely be other steps here before it can proceed to the closed. Okay, and that probably will be another decision tree. And same thing for the approval process. We're still trying to figure out how to inject the approval process here and escalation rule here. We are having issues with email, and that's something security setting of the whole company, not the Salesforce. So we're still trying to learn our way around that. In any case, that will conclude my demo for, for this video. Thank you for watching.